Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want you to get ready with me, makeup edition. I'm going to Raymond School, and I'm passing by China Square to get some moisturizer. I've run out. So without further ado, because I'm in a rush, let's do this makeup. So I've already cleansed, toned, moisturized, and sunscreened my face. So my face is good. My mirror is down here just in case I'm looking down. And then at the end of the video, maybe you can rate how I did, like, because I'm learning how to do makeup. I'm not a professional. I just want to learn how to do makeup. So let's start with my brows. I don't like being heavy-handed with my brows because they can look out of place. I think that's good. So now we'll line with my concealer. I like this concealer because it's like my skin tone, my tone. Because I have another brighter one, but this one I like lighting with it. Look at that, it has just disappeared. So with this, I can line up and down with it without using foundation on top. So with my videos, I'm learning how to do makeup and I'm showing you what I'm doing. And then if you happen to be a professional or anything, you can maybe tell me where I'm going wrong so that I can change. Also, I feel like I should do a video of me putting on lashes because wow, it was a mess my first time. I don't know why it's so hard to put on lashes. Anyway, I will learn slowly. So that is my lining, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. Look at that. On to the next step, which is my eyelids. So I'm gonna prime them with my concealer as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Flashy, no, I don't want to visit us. You're gonna mess this thing up. Leave. Yes. Bye. Bye-bye. Sometimes it's just easier to use your fingers. There is my eyelid. So let's look for an inspo photo. So I found an inspo photo. So this is it. So this is what I'll try to replicate. So mind you, our skin tones are not the same, but I will try since it's a learning process. So I'll take a little bit of black and I'll blend it with the brown so that it's not too black. So I'm using this brown on top because the other one was too light, and on our inspo photo the brown has a tint and I want it to show a bit. And then we do an eyeliner. There we go. And then I'm gonna line my bottom lash with a black pencil halfway. Like that. I feel like it opens my eyes. Look at the difference. So now we do what we did to this side, we do to this other side. But before that, let's curl our lash. Since we are not putting any lashes on, and then we put our mascara. So, see the difference? And then we take an eyeliner. Don't know what it's called. I got it at China Square. Hmm. Today they are almost twins. Almost twins. Now onto the skin. So I have this. I realized it's brighter than my face, so I usually mix it. I do that, and then I have this black opal, and this are very cheap makeup. Like, don't be fooled with people that you need the most expensive makeup to look good. So I mix them here, and then I transfer. And you don't need a lot to look good. So because this is a new beauty blender, it is sucking up most of my products, but it's okay. So then I do the same. I do this together. See, another one, and then you transfer. I know it looks bright, but wait, trust the process. I don't go upwards here at first. I make sure that I've blended everywhere first. And because I can see it's a little bright, I'm just gonna add this alone as a top layer of it. This one usually looks yellow on camera, but up close, it's usually my color after you've blended it. I think it has a yellow undertone. That's what I can say. It has a yellow undertone. And then because my beauty blender has some product, I'm just gonna dab here a bit. Not too hard because you will remove the product that's in the beauty blender. Just a bit. You can almost see a difference. You don't want a lot of product on your forehead. So now I'm gonna put my concealer on. I know people have been saying don't use this tip, use a tiny brush, but I couldn't be bothered. It's mine. So that is how I apply. Then we're gonna do a little bit of blush. So this palette, I found it's all creamy things like foundation, blushes, all. So this side has these colors and this side has these colors. Let me open so that you can see. So this is when you apply a little bit of blush so that you can blend them together. So I'm thinking this warm one would be good. Not a lot. As you can see, it's pigmented, very well pigmented. Let me blend it out. Also, it shows a lot because the light is hitting this place, so it's showing like it's a lot and it's not a lot. So now we'll start blending before we do the contour. Or maybe let me just apply the contour and then I can blend them together. I'm gonna use this as contour. So this is my application and this. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. Let's contour my nose. Like that. So now we start with the foundation, the concealer. I'm actually not moving it, I'm just dabbing it in place. See? Very well blended. See the line? Take the part with the foundation and you blur out the lines. See that disappearing? See? It has disappeared. Then we take my tiny brush. This one is the one I use for contour, and we start blending with the brush. You see the shadow it's creating? That is what we want. See the shadow? You just blend it till it's gone. Hopefully Most of it has set. Oops. So here we haven't put any product. This is the contour that we put. So this is what is going to be put on my forehead, so that there's no like difference in color. So everything you do with the brush, then you do with the beauty blender, because this one makes it look like skin. So I've realized I need to blend here. The concealer was a little bit too showy. See, now, where's this product? Where's the product? And you can now see my foundation is no longer bright. That is why you trust the process and don't use a lot of product. It's easy to layer, but it's not easy to remove. So don't put a lot of products. That's what I learned. And then we haven't blended the nose. Take it to your brow. Take it to the sides of your nose. Taking it down, like so. And you take your powder puff, or what do you call this? Beauty blender. And then we were letting the concealer sit. So if there's any like concealer coming together and forming like wrinkles, this is when you take the tip and you just go over it, then we set. So now there's no lines. You can see no lines whatsoever. So we take our setting powder. Let me show you. What I'm using. And if you use this thing, a lot of it will make your face look yellow. If you've realized, so many people you look yellow. So you see, I dab all the excess. I didn't even add any product, and then you press it on. Look, you don't even need much. If you add, like the way I'm adding, you make sure you dab on your hand or somewhere, and then you press. Nothing will move the whole day. And then you take the excess. Can you see the difference? Don't bake. If you bake, you'll become yellow. Your whole face will become yellow. I'm telling you. You see people here walking with the yellow spots on their face, the T-zone area, the way they set the face. And it doesn't look good at all. So now, we move on to my lips. So I never remove the product on my lips. It looks like I've what is it? Concealing my lips. Yeah, so then we take a brown pencil or liner, line. So now I have to think what I want to put on. Maybe this with the topping on of this. So I usually remove the excess so that I don't mess up my liner lining. And again, it's not as bright as it is here on camera. Then you take this, our lip gloss, tinted one. I'm also removing the excess product. So there we have it. So I'm gonna take my powder. I know this is now controversial, right? But this is how I do my makeup. So I'm gonna take my baby powder. So this is where you would use pressed powder, but I don't like the excess color popping on my face, so I put a little and then I blend it out in my brush so it's evenly distributed, and then I just go over everything. So this is like me setting my whole face, and as you can see, it's powder, it's white, but you can't see it. You can't see the white cast that you would expect because I've blended and then I put a little, and then I'm gonna add on my blush with the powdered one. This is how it looks like. So you dab, so you see how uneven it is. This is how it will look on your face. So you see this part, this is what I use. I dab. Look, you see, you can tell where it's not even. You dab. Now it's even. Now when you apply, it will apply evenly on your face. See. So we do it again. You dab here, then you transfer. I'm not blush blind, so I can see, but on camera it's harsh. In real life, it's not. And then I think I want a little bit of shine on my face. I'm gonna put, it was on this palette, I think. Yes, this on my nose. Look at that. My my nose looks tiny, like at a distance. Like who's that? Where's that? Anyway, now that we've finished, we take our setting spray. I'm using the Kiss Beauty setting spray, and then we set the whole face. So what do you think? I like it. So let me go do my hair, then I come back. So here is the makeup. I'm feeling myself. So if you have any pointers up to this point on what I should do to change anything or just anything, then just leave a comment down below and I will be sure to incorporate your tips and your tricks. Yeah, so up close. For the eyes. See, there's no yellow, there's no concealer lines. These are my laughing wrinkles, which I love because I love to laugh. And yeah, as you can see, the blush is still looking good. And let me show you our inspo photo. It was only the eyes, then you tell me if I did good. How did I do? I know has like sharp edges here, but then this is ours. Rate me between 1 and 10. How did I do in, like, when considering this photo? That is 1. And 1 to 10, how I did as a beginner, someone who has just started and is interested in doing makeup. Yeah, I also didn't highlight my eyebrows, but I think my concealer did a good job. Also, I didn't want like makeup. So you can take an inspo photo and then adjust it to your lifestyle. Like, you can't do everything the same way. You have to tweak things to fit you and the way you are as a person. So thank you for watching up to this point. I'll be seeing you tomorrow with a new video. Yeah, because I've started a new series of makeup videos. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.